today. I don't see it on here yet. Um, okay, first person here is H2O, who's coming towards me in love. Things look a little slow when it comes to love, and it may be because you have to cut off energetically something or someone that's no longer serving you. If you feel like you've been stuck or stagnant or things are out of balance, or the love has run out, or you've come out of a breakup or some kind of nonsense, you may need to let that go first. And then you could have new energy coming in after the new year that may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. But you might be a little stagnant now, especially if you're waiting on something that's just not working. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant, life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A disappointment may be healing and moving into the past. Pure heart, money. Finances look okay. You have money coming in, money going out. You're paying your bills. Things are functioning. Listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but you should see finances improving between now and the end of the winter. Alpha, general. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and a little bit more financially secure. Good news comes in around work, school, or business. Life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Aries sun, love. When it comes to love, you do have a wish coming true around a committed relationship. If you're already with this person, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you may have choices and options. Fire comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You also may have a Libra coming in. Happiness comes in around your love life moving forward. Show empathy, love guidance. Okay, when it comes to love, let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been stuck or stagnant or misaligned needs to move into the past. Waiting on something to change that's not changing is just going to keep you stagnant. If you're not with anyone right now, you have new energy coming in after the new year. Could be a Capricorn, could be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. Amber, love. Okay, you have your luck around love is changing for the better. And you may have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Although Gemini and Libra come up the strongest, happiness comes in around love. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Old hurts are healing and moving into the past. You have long-term potential around your next relationship or current relationship if you're in one. Life's moving forward. Not bad. Nat, general for the beginning of 26. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you have listened to your intuition. Choices and options coming in around social activity. No longer holding yourself back. Life begins to move forward, and you're no longer looking back on the past. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out. Probably before the end of April, life begins to move forward. Financially, you may be feeling a little bit more secure, and you could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Dakota, General. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Although it may be slow and steady wins the race. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve in personal and professional relationships. You may be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. If you decided to move forward with it, it could be successful. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Hi, Mel. Beautiful one for tomorrow. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Peach, General. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. You could have some romance heating up. If you're currently with someone, current relationship is doing well. If you're not with anyone, Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Possibly an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have the world at your feet, and you may be feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Queen for tomorrow. Queen for tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Money comes in, finances improve. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. And if you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Summons, General. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and you have money coming in. Finances could be improving. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure, feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Mianelli, General. You have a new journey that begins, and you're ready for it. Life is moving forward. You may have a wish come true. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a Gemini. You might have choices and options that come in and around social activity between now and the end of the year. Success is coming in around work, school, or business. Not bad. TVEC got an email that we're moving teams. Are we going to begin remote work, or is it for another reason? It may be for several different reasons. There's reasons around it. Yeah, I'm not so sure it's for remote work. No, I don't think so. But I think that there are several reasons. I don't know if their workload is going to be increasing, or if it's like office politics is changing things. But there's more than one reason around it. I'm not convinced it's going to be working from remote as of right now. David, general. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success around like work, school, business. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. A new journey begins. You may have like happiness coming in around like social activity between like now and the end of the year. Things may pick up socially. Not bad. Gabs, why is Chef Mac being so nice to me? Does she know about the most recent report? I don't think that she knows about the most recent report. I think she just may be like, I don't know, being nice or feeling like happy and content. But I'm not convinced it has anything to do with that report as of right now. Hi, Tanya, general for the rest of the week. Life is coming into balance and you may have a new job or business opportunity coming in, or a new beginning. It doesn't always have to be a job. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you also could have choices and options around social activity. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Jasmine, general for the remainder of December. I'm a Libra. You have cause for celebration coming in around having choices and options around social activity. Life comes into balance. Money may be coming in and good news may come in around work, school, or business. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Not bad. Not bad. Maggie, journal for Tuesday. You may have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Negativity is moving into the past. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success around work, school, or business. Not a bad day. Mariana, general. You've got feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and a new journey may be beginning. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and then like perseverance pays off around that. So like whatever you're putting in time and effort to should be successful. Then you have Sagittarius and an Aries around. You're no longer holding yourself back. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward should now be moving forward, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Not bad. Lucinda for the next 5. Lucinda for the next 5. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You've got teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with a You got here fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. A new job or business opportunity may present itself. And then you could be spending time with the Gemini. Not bad. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Life begins to move forward. Pretty good. T-Vet, how will the meeting go next week? It should go well. You got good luck here. There's some indecision around it, so I don't know if something doesn't get decided during the meeting or you're feeling unsure about something after the meeting, but for the most part, your luck changes for the better. You're listening to your intuition. Teamwork is favored and life moves forward with a new opportunity. Pretty good. Macy, can I have a general for the week? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and life begins to move forward. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward should now move forward. Listen to your intuition. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Don't be afraid to set boundaries or express your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships. Tanya, love coming in. Oh, you're welcome, beautiful. You do have choices here, but you have long-term commitment potential coming in. Regardless of all the choices and options, you've got Sagittarius, you have Virgo, you have a wish that comes true, choices and options, and then there's the Aries. So there are choices and options that will lead to long-term commitment. Explore your options leads to success. Not too shabby. Awesome. What's manager's problem? She is so rude and toxic towards me. Well, it's not you, it's her. She's unhappy with her life. She's unhappy with her job. She takes it out on you because she feels that she can. I don't know. And you're not the only one that she does it to. Yeah, she's like, she's out of balance. She needs help. Yeah, it's her. It's not you. But you know what? I would try not to take it personal. But you could, in a nice way, call her out on it. You know, in a nice way. Angel, how does Pisces feel about me after I left him? We had a bad argument. Well, he's mad. He's mad. He feels like, I don't know what the argument was about, but like it's ridiculous. It's over the top. It's unnecessary. May feel like you're being stubborn or difficult. Yeah. I would give it a little time. Let the dust settle. See what happens in a couple of days. Lily, love for me for the next few months. Well, you have cause for celebration coming in around commitment if that's something that you're interested in and you're not with anyone right now. You have perseverance pays off around love, and Empress is bringing in love and money. So you have here Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A wish comes true. Cooperation and compromise is suggested. You also may have a Pisces around. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and you can get what you want over the next couple of months. I'm going to say between now and like the end of March or maybe the beginning of April, your love life should be moving forward successfully. But between now and then, there could be a couple of people around, like talking to people or exploring options. And then something may just like fall into place. Maybe with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Liz, general between me and S. Things look pretty good. Things could change for the better quickly, especially where communication is concerned. There is romance here. I don't know if this has been a romantic connection, but things could take a turn romantic. If there's potential there for that, this person may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you might be spending time together. Not bad. Liz, for the next 24. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that could lead you to success. You may have some money coming in. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Slow and steady wins the race, but listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Negativity moves into the past. You may hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Not bad. Not a bad day. Linus, at the old job, what are they wanting to do with my resources? I couldn't bring myself to go back there. Will they pack and let me get someone to collect or throw them away? I think if you call them or send an email or something, they'll pack them up and so you could have somebody pick them up. Yeah, they don't have anything planned. It's just kind of sitting there right now. New love. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life begins to move forward. Now, it could be with a Cancer. You got success coming in. You may also have a Capricorn coming in, so explore your options. But you have success around love moving forward. You'll have choices and options that could lead you to a commitment if that's something you're interested in. A wish comes true this winter. Not bad. Metal Rain got stood up again by Ileana. Why did she do that? It's a way of manipulating or controlling the situation. So she takes back control by disappearing. You may find that she does the same thing with communication. She may not answer you. It's her way of controlling. She's also a little deceitful. So she may give you like a bullshit story the next time you speak to her. Yeah, that's terrible. Sorry about that. Dr. Sony, general overall. General overall. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may get good news around work, school, or business, or a new job or business opportunity may be coming in. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable, feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Money comes in, finances improve, and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan brings in relief. Maybe spending time with a Pisces or an Aries. Not bad. Ren, general card. You have here the maybe coming up with an idea for a new side business, side project, side hustle. If you decided to move forward with it, it would be successful. Could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Natasha, will my admin change after the holiday break? That may be true. Yeah, that could happen. Vicky, general for today, Tuesday. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. You've got the world at your feet. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Cause for celebration comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you've recently had an argument with someone, it could resolve itself and move into the past. Davy, general for the next 2 weeks. Life could change for you for the better quickly, and you may have money coming in. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Could be spending time with the Scorpio. Not looking back on the past, life begins to move forward. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish comes true. Mega, love for the month remaining in December. Okay, I don't see all that much changing. It's like grounded, stable, sincere. So if you're currently with someone, your relationship will probably be functioning well, slow to move forward. If you're not with anyone, there's probably not much changing between now and the end of the month. Justice is in reverse. Just make sure that anything that you're involved in stays as balanced as possible. Justice in reverse, something maybe going out of balance, which could be a problem at some point. Mystery general for tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Lay down the law, set boundaries will serve you well. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Laverne, why am I in this cycle losing? It's kind of too broad of a question for me to answer. Like, I don't know what cycle it is or what you're hoping to improve. But generally speaking, well, something will be revealed that will need to be dealt with that may shed light on it. But when things keep, when everything is always like failing or unsuccessful, it usually comes back to self-worth, old like cycles, and self-sabotage. So like, what role are you playing in the situations? Like, for example, if you're in a relationship that's dysfunctional, if you're not making the decision to leave it, this situation is going to keep replaying. It's not going to improve. It's going to just keep replaying. So that could mimic like failing or losing. If you're in a situation where you're really bad with money and you keep finding yourself struggling with money, that may be like a self-worth thing, like not feeling like you deserve to have financial stability. So money kind of comes in and goes out really quickly. When you're feeling like that, basically it's like time to get in touch with how you're feeling about yourself and the situations, and being honest about what we're holding on to and what we need to let go of. Yeah, even when you're doing the right thing still, because you know what? You can't control what other people do. So let's say, for example, like if we go back to this story I told before, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but my first like long serious relationship I had with my boyfriend Tom, things were really good between us, and then we had this horrible year because like I lost a lot of people in my family. He had tragic death in his family. It was just bad, and we were young, and at this particular moment he really felt like he needed to spend time with his friends, and it was destroying our relationship. Now I would say to him, right? I would say to him, okay, you know what? You need to go into Brooklyn and see your friends. That's fine. You go on Friday night and then come back sometime on Saturday and I'll spend Saturday night with you. And he would go on Friday and then he wouldn't come home on Saturday. He would go Friday. They would, you know, hang out, get drunk or do whatever. And then he wouldn't come home on Saturday. And I wouldn't hear from him. And we'd have a big fight. And then we would make up a couple of days later. And then the same thing would happen. The weekend would come and I would say, okay, you want to be with your friends? Okay, you're going to go on Friday. You're not going to make it home on Saturday. Come home on Sunday and we'll spend Sunday together. And then he wouldn't come home on Sunday. So I was doing the right thing. I was giving him the space. I was letting him go. I was not arguing with him. I was making it as easy for him as possible. But he was still blowing it because he just didn't, I wasn't a priority anymore. And instead of just saying, okay, this isn't working, go do your thing, and I'll just, you know, go about my business, I was trying to hang on to something that wasn't working, thinking that the nicer I am, the more that I give, the better I am, the more I'm going to I'll get a response from him. And it wasn't working. And this went on for a very long time. I'm going to say it went on for over a year, maybe longer. And then during the week when he couldn't go into Brooklyn because he had to work, did he have to work? I don't even remember if he was working. I don't remember. He would be home and I would see him at home. And then like all kinds of shit like that would happen. Or he and I would have plans and like a friend from Brooklyn would show up and now like this person's here and now we have to entertain them. And yeah, it was horrible. But no matter how much I was doing the right thing, I couldn't control what the other people were doing. And I was trying to do the right thing by him and give him the space that he needed. And it just kept coming back to like, it was just failing at every turn. But it was really, the lesson there was for me to say, okay, I've had enough of this. I don't want to do it anymore. Goodbye. But I couldn't do that. Or I didn't realize that that's what I should have done at the time. I don't even remember how the relationship finally ended, but that crap went on for a very long time. I'm going to say probably about 3 years before we finally had nothing to do with each other anymore. Yeah, because my mom died in 99. Yeah, it's a long time. Anyway. So it's like, even though you're doing the right thing, you can't make somebody else do the right thing by you. And you can't make, you know, like sometimes we think, oh, I'm going to be rewarded, or because I do the right thing, it's going to work out for me. But it doesn't always do that, because sometimes the lesson is that you're not supposed to be doing that anymore. Anyway, I know it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Brenda, general for tonight and tomorrow. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may have money coming in and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. A wish comes true. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Anthony, what's next? And who's coming into my sex life with the ladies? You have choices and options coming in. You could have a Capricorn coming in. New energy comes in. Maybe an Aries. A new journey could begin. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Yeah, you got Capricorn. You have a Leo. You have an Aries. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead you to success. Explore your options. Capricorn and Leo come up the strongest. Day. Am I eligible for what I'm thinking of and signed up for? I'm not sure now. I don't want bad karma. I can't answer for something that you're thinking about. I need to know what it is specifically. Clairvoyant. Anything that I need to know about this week coming up? I'm looking for work. Making decisions that push life forward. Your luck changes for the better and a disappointment heals. New opportunity could be coming in sometime this week. Life is coming into balance, and you might even be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. Spiritually beautiful. Will I be working somewhere else soon? Exploring your options could lead you to a new job sometime after the new year. A wish comes true. You may even have choices and options that could lead you to success. Jasmina, General. You have a wish that comes true. Slow and steady wins the race, but life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with the Gemini, listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. Laverne, messages from spirit guides. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans. The truth delivered without tact. Page of Air, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. The World, Archangel Michael, a job well done. Joy, gratitude, and the path towards enlightenment. Not bad. Shrushti, my exams are coming up from December 23rd. I'm feeling anxious. I hope I'll pass and get good marks. I think you will. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You should be okay. Kimon for tomorrow. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And you may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Negativity is moving into the past. Jay, will Aquarius get back together with his ex-wife? Do you know his ex-wife's sign or name? Sag rising, there's a Leo and Aquarius energy that keeps coming up in my energy for a while. Any details on who this person is? I don't know who they are, but one or both of them could be like a strong character, somebody who is successful, maybe like a person of authority or a boss, somebody who is like high ranking in their like job. Could be smart and intelligent, kind, caring, and sincere. Somebody who is strong and confident. And they may be new energy. These people may not have come in yet. Bernard, general. You may have a new job or business opportunity come in that brings in more money. Listen to your intuition. With the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Money comes in and finances improve. Lily, I don't see your question. Does anybody see Lily's question? Stacy, for the week. You may be working on a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in more money. Listen to your intuition. Feeling grounded and stable around finances comes in when you're like through teamwork. And then you could be spending time with the Pisces. You're not looking back on the past. Could be spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're no longer holding yourself back. LMK Armach, I'm a new sub. I'm Parian, and what's going to happen between me and my girlfriend Bahar? I need something a little more specific than what's going to happen. Like, what is it that you want to know? Essence, advice on going back to school. I'm undecided because of the process of moving out. I need to get one thing figured out, but undecided currently about transferring or staying here where I'm at. You know what I would say here, looking at this? It's like, if you're going to go back to school, I would do it first. Go back to school, finish what you got to finish, get that done, and then focus on moving out. Once you have the school thing done, it's going to be the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. More money will be coming in and life will move forward easier, rather than moving out and struggling and trying to go to school and support yourself at the same time. I would get the school thing done if you're going to do it. Stacy, for tomorrow. For tomorrow, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance pays off. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition, maybe spending time with a Pisces or a Virgo. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. LMK, I can't tell you what the next step is in your relationship. Like, you need to figure that out. Like, the cards can't tell you how to have a relationship. You have to figure that out. I can only give you the energy of the situation. So you have to know what you want and then ask the cards that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, you can't go to the cards and say, well, what should I buy her for Christmas? Like, and the cards can't give you that answer. You have to figure it out. You have to live the situation in order to figure out what the next step is. And there may not be a next step right now. Things may just stay the way they are, but I can't tell you what to do. You have to figure it out. Like, but if you need like a specific question, like, you know, like Essence just asked, should I go back to school or should I move out? Like, we can look at the energy of the situation, but the cards can't tell you, you know, you need to move in together. You have to decide when to move in together. Tanya, finances, anything good happening? Finances look pretty good. You have plenty of money coming in and flowing. And then you could be investing time in like a side business, side project, side hustle. You have a wish that comes true around paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You might even have a new journey that begins. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. So yeah, finances look good. Yeah, pretty good. Jay, will the Aquarius get back with the ex-wife who's a Cancer? They do have the opportunity to reconnect, but they both have to be on the same page and they both have to be willing to work at it. And the fear that I have looking at this is that these two people may get back together and then just relive the same thing again. So if these two are going to get back together, they really have to be serious about working on their relationship and their issues. Avery, you asleep? I think it's time to go to sleep. What?
Okay, whatever.
Why are you yelling at me?
I just feel sad.
About what?
Because you can't come here.
I will be there.
I want a hug.
All right, I'll be there soon and I'll give you a hug when I get over there, okay?
Yeah, but the ice cream's so long.
It hasn't been so long. It's only been 46 minutes.
Yeah, but the ice cream's so long. I don't like it. I have to take my hat. So I try to keep you off as much as I can.
You're trying to what?
I try to keep you off.
Oh, don't keep up. You just go to sleep and I'll be there soon.
No, I'm keeping my eyes open.
Amy, how does B feel after seeing my post and ignoring him? Doesn't really have a strong emotional response around it. May feel like you're trying to manipulate him. So I don't know what the post said or what the ignoring is about, but it shows like may feel like he's being manipulated or it's manipulative. I mean, and I would tell anybody, don't try to communicate with somebody through social media. Like, it's just not, it's bad communication. So whatever it was, like, he just may be like whatever kind of a thing. Macy, I did. Didn't I? Anybody remember? I think I did. Crazy Polaroid. Does Donald regret moving back to South Carolina without me? I don't see regret around this person as of right now. It looks like right now their focus is on themselves and they're doing what they need to do for themselves. They're not really focused on other people. Oh, Lily, I don't see the question. Did you send it with blue hearts? Like, I see where it says I donated question above, but I don't see the question. Oh, what was that other trick that all messages maybe? See if that works.
Mom,
What?
was it 10 minutes? Mom,
What?
was it 10 minutes?
Avery, it's 10 o'clock. It's time to go to sleep. It's been more than 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't see the question. Does anybody else see it? Very odd. Let me do Pallavi for love. You may have choices and options that lead you to a committed relationship. Anxiety eases and moves into the past when you're clear about your wants and needs. Express your wants and needs and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You could have a Sagittarius here or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past and you're calling the shots. If you're undecided about something, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready. Oh, now I see it. Lily, Brandon the Gemini and I have ended things before they even begun. He was rushing me. Do you see that this is the right call? I would say go with your intuition. Let's see what the cards say. Yeah, if you're feeling like he was pushing you into something and it was too fast, I agree. I agree. What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Anusha, my boss is transferring me to colony maintenance department. Will it add growth to my career? I'm worried. I think it will. I think it'll be a good move for right now. Day, I can't answer that. I would never tell somebody. I would never tell, if you were marrying somebody tomorrow, I would never say this is your forever person. I just don't speak in terms like that because it does a couple of things. If you're in a toxic relationship with somebody and you marry them and somebody told you that this is your forever person, then you're going to think that you can't leave that person because you have to be with them forever. I don't use the word never and I don't use the word forever. And I can't answer if the next person you're going to be with forever, because the idea is that life is not about who we end up with. Life is not about marriage. Life is about the journey and getting to where we need to go. So your first boyfriend is as important in your life as your husband is. Oftentimes your first boyfriend teaches you much more than the husband teaches you. So it's not about forever. It's about what we learn along the way. But I would never say it to anybody because it's too many people get caught up in toxic relationships and they've been told, this is your twin flame. This is how it's supposed to be. You're going to be with this person forever. And meanwhile, they're getting the shit kicked out of them and they're being cheated on and they think that they have to stay. So I don't ever speak in those terms. I can look at who the next person is that's coming into your life, but I don't look at things like, if something lasts forever, that means it's good. That's not true. People stay in shitty situations all the time because it's easy and because they're comfortable. Crow's Nest, will I get this job in Vermont? Will I get this job in Vermont? Yeah, I think you will. You got a good shot at it. Feeling ambitious, yeah. Feeling ambitious could lead you to success. Absolutely. 70% chance, yes, with feeling ambitious. You should get that job. Ladybug for work for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks good. You're feeling grounded and stable. You may have good news coming in. There's room for growth, change, and transformation. Life is moving forward and feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. T for this week. You've got life coming into balance, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You're no longer holding yourself back. Empress may be bringing in love and money. Not bad. Are you sleeping? Where am I? Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? I am not. Did my little cousin take money out of my room, or did I misplace it? I think it's misplaced, and I think it's going to show up. Trying for the broken. What's coming in next in love? You do have long-term commitment coming in, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures, maybe with the Sagittarius. Could be with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. Listen to your intuition, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Romance should be heating up if it hasn't already. Day, what is coming in love? New beginnings on the horizon, possibly with the Taurus. Success comes in around love when you're clear about your wants and needs. You also may have a Scorpio coming in. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you may find one if you're not already with someone sometime between now and the end of April. Success comes in around love moving forward. It is probably new energy coming in. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? I think I got everybody. Mel, General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but your perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You got happiness coming in. You also may have choices and options that come in around social activity between now and the end of the year. Not bad. Tanya, I misplaced my mom's wedding ring. Any clues? I think it's in a box inside another box or a jewelry box. And it may be in a drawer, a top drawer. I think it's top drawer or the top of a closet. It's like above something, or it's high. It's around and you're going to find it. Do you know where you normally keep it? Like, I think it's in a box, in a jewelry box. And that jewelry box may be somewhere high. Top drawer, top shelf. It's like it's in something, inside something else. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? It sounds like it may be in the top drawer in the box. I need to look again. I don't know why I keep seeing a gold box. Would it be in a gold box? With other jewelry. Okay. All right, let's see. It's around. It's around. It's in a gold box? Okay. Is there anyone else you haven't answered for? Otherwise, I'll wrap it up and then I'll come on tomorrow morning. I didn't come on this morning because after I did the live stream last night, I released some of those shorts. And then I realized that I came on like yesterday afternoon. So then that would be like 3 times. So I did TikTok earlier today. But I'll be on YouTube earlier tomorrow. And then I'll do TikTok later. Anyhow, thank you all very much for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Have a nice evening.